This is one of the Zone A locations that the city had asked residents to evacuate. We've been walking around here, and as you can see, Pennyfield Avenue has become an absolute river, and this isn't just the last few minutes since we've been here. So if you've got a big family like mine and some last-minute shopping to do for Thanksgiving, for just $5, you can come here to the world's largest open-air market and pick out your produce for your Thanksgiving dinner. It's been 1 week since the major water main break on Jerome Avenue, and Bronxites are still trying to pick up the pieces. I'm News 12's Joe Mauceri, and coming up, I'll tell you why one man says he feels like he's been forgotten. While the Cooper family has to take 2 city buses and a train to get to PS 51's new location here on Crotona Avenue, they say they were told that all children would be provided transportation. The post office says they won't deliver mail to this apartment building because the mailboxes don't meet standard specifications. The locks are not supposed to be above 48 inches from the ground, but this top row of mailboxes goes well over 60. But not everybody was as lucky. I got Rich Valentano with me here, and this is his house back here. It's underwater. Rich, you prepared for this, though, you told me. Finishing high school might be easier than finishing this 52-year-old tradition on wheels. I'm News 12's Joe Mauceri, and coming up, we'll have a look at Ursula's senior ring day. We're told that crackdown happened at around 1 o'clock. Police came in and threw out tents and sleeping bags and books that they had collected over there at Zuccotti Park. If you have something that's not secure, if you still have a little bit of time to secure it, but do it now, because that's when it becomes really dangerous, is when those wind gusts hit us here.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. Joe Mauceri for us.
Someone, come on, please, come on.
Kathy Turner is still in disbelief at the death of her son. Less than a week before his 26th birthday, Taiwan Turner was shot and killed on Beach Avenue Sunday, just outside the home of his grandmother and aunt.
Get rid of the guns! Get rid of the guns!
Monday, friends and family gathered outside Turner's home in Mott Haven. Heartbroken and emotional, frustrated and angry.
You're killing each other for what? Something that don't belong to you. And you're doing it in the name of saying, I'm keeping it real. You're not keeping it real.
Friends and family say these curbside memorials are becoming far too common throughout the neighborhood, and they're calling on each other to stop the violence before more pain is caused.
This is ridiculous. You don't think about all your people that has died before you. All the people that died before you, the Kings, the Malcolm, that died before you, so you can have a chance. And now you out here killing each other.
Turner's death comes in what's already been an incredibly violent year in our borough, with more than 100 murders. But his mother hopes Taiwan's death won't be in vain.
Learn from this. They took my baby boy.
Calling out your name. God, please don't pass us by.
Joe Mauceri, News 12 The Bronx. It's a typical morning in Belmont as children weave through traffic to Our Lady of Mount Carmel School on Bathgate Avenue.
They have to make a mad dash for to get across the street to safety, and I don't think it's fair. We need a stop sign at this corner.
About 2 weeks ago, parents say a car actually hit one of the students as he crossed the street. And now one woman is determined to make sure it does not happen again.
Please, sir, please.
Chevelle Wilson started a petition urging the Department of Transportation to put a stop sign on 188th Street, and she's already collected more than 100 signatures to support her cause.
Somebody's either going to get seriously hurt here or somebody's going to get hit. It's going to be a hit and run because they speed through and they don't stop. I don't want to see no child get hurt.
Parents say the intersection here at 188th Street is so bad that even when there is a crossing guard on duty, he or she isn't safe when they're trying to direct traffic.
Even with the crossing guard, they don't even respect her position. They just keep going and almost hit her one time.
Wilson says the Department of Transportation told her it could take up to 12 weeks to make a decision. But with plenty of other stop signs in the area, other parents say they don't understand the holdup.
If you go to every other corner from here on up, they're all four-way stops. Besides this one, the only one with the school.
They're just hoping someone will give them the break they need. Reporting from Belmont, Joe Mauceri, News 12 The Bronx. For almost 40 years, the Woodlawn Heights Family Market has been a part of the community. But thanks to a rent dispute between the store owner and property manager, the neighborhood institution will close its doors at the end of March.
It's a disaster to an elderly community that relies on this store.
Monica McAllister is one of the customers that gets her groceries at the market.
At least once a week, sometimes twice a week.
But once the store closes, she'll be forced to go to an A&P grocery store in Yonkers just to feed her family.
in the wintertime, they deliver, and if you're, God forbid, you can't leave the house when you're old, you can call and none of them will do that. EMP don't do it.
And McAllister's not alone. Dozens of elderly people live in a building just across the street from the store, and many more in the community don't have cars.
I don't drive, so it's going to be a hardship for me and many other people in the building there, and they're really upset there's no supermarkets in any area here.
And with the family market closing, people who live in the neighborhood say they're losing more than just a grocery store. Some say it's the first sign they're losing their community.
We moved to the Woodlawn neighborhood seven years ago, and it was really important that it was a neighborhood for us, that there was a post office, a school, a grocery store, and the fact that it's closing really has us upset.
Right now, it's unclear what will fill the vacant building once the market closes, but everyone hopes another grocery store will stock the shelves. Reporting from Woodlawn, Joe Mauceri, News 12 The Bronx.